So Aries Spears is getting criticized for allegedly being a hater because he has made a considerable amount of criticism about different people on Vlad TV. But if you think about Vlad TV is kind of like a gossip channel. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of it's not all gossip because he has some good content on there, some great and meaningful conversations. I've been watching Vlad TV for a long time. But it's a lot of gossip on there. You know what I'm saying? Vlad will say something that triggers somebody a certain way. And next thing you know, they get into gossiping and stuff. This is a good walk. Woo, I'm feeling this. And occasionally you got some people who be on the show who don't hold back, like an Aries Spears. Like people who are authentic like Aries Spears are going to get a lot of criticism because they're going to say a lot of things that's going to ruffle a lot of feathers. You got other people who get on the show and they're not really as expressive and things like that. But Aries Spears ain't one of them. Lil Boosie ain't one of them. It's a few people. They get numbers because they know they're going to say something controversial because they're going to really speak from their heart and speak from their mind what they really feel about something. Well, recently, Aries Spears had criticism to say about Ice Cube. And he said he's not a fan of any of Ice Cube artistry, from hip hop to his movies or anything like that, even though he's made classic movies like Friday, Barbershop, things like that. You know, he said he's not a fan of him, right? And people are calling him a hater. A lot of people are not liking Aries Spears for that. So Aries Spears actually made a video saying, how is somebody a hater? How do y'all call anybody a hater when they have criticism about something? And he made a lot of sense. He's like, so all because you have a preference, all because you like or dislike something, primarily when you dislike something, you're a hater. How is that? You can't genuinely like dislike something or not have a preference for something. And he made a good point. There's been times where I've genuinely, just didn't like a certain thing or had criticism. I criticized something and people call me a hater. I'm like, I'm not hating. I just don't prefer that, because a hater has everything to do with your intentions. You know what I'm saying? If you're speaking from a place of jealousy, speaking from a place of envy and things like that, then yes, you hating, because that's not genuine. Because sometimes if you speak from a place of jealousy, that means you want what they have, but if you don't have it yourself, then that means that's not genuine, because you really want that, but you act like you don't by saying stuff that's kind of low key, like hateful, you know what I'm saying? Or like that would be considered hating. And Aries Spears' argument was, y'all acting like, he's basically saying that people act like he hates everything. He gives compliments. He says a lot of good things about a lot of stuff, but the only things that circulates is the negative things he says or his criticisms. And that's true, because he said he likes Biggie, but he might not like Ice Cube. And he was giving different comparisons to people he liked in comparison to people he really don't, prefer. But the reason why people are calling you a hater, Aries Spears, is because your ratio of giving people compliments to giving people criticism is way off. You criticize way more than you compliment. And that's a classic sign of a hater. See, you have to understand, bro, like, a happy person, you ever realize that people who are really genuinely happy, the way they look at the world, the way they look at things, they don't have as much criticism as a person who's not happy with themselves. A person who's not happy with themselves, if you ever notice, they always, why they wearing that, or why they doing that, or it's like they find so many things that they don't like, because the root of, or the core of what they're going through is that they really not happy as a person. So that will make you a hater, because your whole outlook on life is really based on how you are. You're not a happy person. You come off as not a happy person. You're showing all the signs of it. So that's why you're a hater. It's not because you have genuine criticism. It's because we could tell most of the stuff you be saying on Vlad TV, it be criticism, bro. A person who is genuinely happy in a lot of situations they're gonna have things that they don't like and but they're gonna find more things they like. And even to the thing they don't like, they're gonna try to give the benefit of the doubt and try to see the good in it. You know what I'm saying? There gotta be something positive in this. And a lot of times they find something positive in even something that would be considered negative or something they don't like. The only way I would think that somebody's not a hater, because some people are just a little bit more critical than others, they're just logical, or they're just, you know what I'm saying? The only way is if the balance was equal somehow. Like if you equally complimented as equally as you criticized. You know what I'm saying? Then I would think like, okay, maybe they're not a hater. Maybe they're just being authentic and they're just being honest. I mean, I think he's being authentic, but at the same time, I think he's authentically a hater. That's all I'm saying. Authentically a hater is crazy. That's my opinion. I could be wrong though.